Welcome back to Girl Talk. We have got Torrey Penn, the diet doc here. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate it as always.
Gonna answer all of our workout questions in health and fitness. So I've got a question. Is there a perfect rep range for when I'm lifting?
Right. There's actually no ideal, like you only want to hit in this certain rep ranges. There's basically 3 rep ranges that you always want to try to hit. 1 through 5 rep ranges where it's a real struggle to even just get 5. That's where you're going to build the strength that you're going to need. Then you have your next rep range is 6 to 12. That's where you're going to build your muscle phase. And then anything reps higher than that is going to be like the endurance. So that's going to give you that extra cardio sort of, if you as will, to sort of get through your sets 1 through 5 or your sets 6 through 8. So ideally, you always want to sort of, it's easier, better to start off with, a strength exercise first, an exercise for 1 to 5 reps, then move to a couple exercises for 6 to 12 rep range, and then finish off with the higher rep ranges to sort of complete your workout. So you hit a broad spectrum of all the different categories.
Does it depend on like how heavy or how much you're lifting?
Basically like your compound exercises, so exercises that you're going to do for your legs, your chest, your back, your shoulders, those are always really good ones that you want to use a lot of the strength with. So the 1 through 5, the 6 to 8, your arms, side shoulders, the back shoulders, those kinds it's better to hit in a higher rep range. They don't need that 1 through 5 as much. It's a little easier on the joints, but you're still going to get the good effects from that higher rep range.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Good. So I personally need to start doing a lot more cardio than I currently do. But what type of cardio would you say is the best?
There, again, you see some that say, high intensity interval sprinting is just the best and that's all you need. And then you see others that say, you just need low intensity walking is the best. And there isn't a perfect one. They each have their pros and have their cons. So in an ideal thing, it's sort of have a good mixture. So again, the high intensity stuff, if you're really going all out, 2 to 3 times a week is pretty much all that you really should be able to do that, handle that for your central nervous system and recovery. So again, throwing in a session of that a week or so, and then having another session or two of, a nice walk or a nice bike ride or elliptical or something else where you keep your heart rate a little lower, but you go for a longer duration, 45, 60 minutes or so, where your high intensity is, a short burst, 10 to 15 seconds, rest for 40 seconds, a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes, however long it takes you to full recover, and then do that again for 5 rounds, 6 rounds, and then you're done. So it's a lot shorter, effective 15-minute workout tops, and you're still getting a lot of great benefit from it, but the low intensity also has a great benefit too. So you don't want to just stick to only low intensity or stick to high intensity, you want to have a mixture of it.
Yeah, that sounds like a balance is everything in moderation or everything in balance.
Balance is key in everything. There is not one true way of doing every single thing. If there was, we'd all be doing it. So again, it's find what's important. If somebody really loves low intensity walking, they're getting your results from it, great. If somebody really likes that higher intensity stuff and they get that 2 or 3 times a week and they'd much rather do that and they're limited more on time, then that's another great, idea too.
I think the best one is just the one that you're actually going to do.
Exactly. enjoy it first. I mean, again, if you like kickboxing, if that really gets your heart and you love it, then do it. Don't do something that you dread doing because you're going to wind up hating it and it's just going to become more of a nuisance than anything.
This high intensity thing today.
Exactly.
Go for a walk.
Exactly.
So, can you just do cardio? Is that okay?
A lot of times more with like the female population, we think, I just want to get cardio and that's how I want to get in shape. Well, the only problem with cardio is that you have to build muscle and you can't build muscle. And the problem with women that think that building muscle is that they're going to get big and they're going to get bulky. And the problem is that you're not going to get that. What you're going to do is replace, let's say, the flabby arms. All you're going to do is you're going to sculpt. You're going to turn that fat into muscle. You're going to stay the same size, and then you're going to lean up. You're going to sculpt that muscle, and the degree that you sculpt it is going to be more in your nutrition and cardio. So if you don't want veins coming out and all this, then you don't go to an extreme level of cardio and extreme level of nutrition. You just sort of say, hey, this is where I'm good at. But you need that heavy resistance training to build that muscle, especially for women, for bone density, osteoporosis as we get older and things like this. So you need that high resistance training.
Absolutely makes sense.
So how important, we've only got a little bit of time left, but how important is nutrition if you're working out and killing it?
Nutrition is obviously always going to be key. Your first thing is resistance training. Then you have your nutrition, and then you supplement with your cardio. So again, you necessarily can't outwork a bad diet or a cardio. You can't say, I want to eat pizza every single night, so I'm going to do a ton of cardio. It can only go so far. So again, your nutrition still has to be key, but if you want to indulge a little extra one night, sure, a little additional cardio is not gonna hurt.
Just help.
Exactly.
Again, moderation and rounding it all out.
Exactly.
It all works together.
Definitely.
Cool. Well, thank you. You've answered some really important questions for us today.
I appreciate it.
So thank you so much, Torrey. Come right back. We're gonna have more girl talk at the Buckingham Inn bed and breakfast, remodeled by Bella Domazel. Don't miss it. Come back.